everyone, 87 Ricer. Welcome to my channel. I'm just going to be bullshitting, talking with you right now. When I'm driving, I have a lot of time to sit here and think to myself about things I want to do, things that I could do. And then when I get out of the truck and I'm able to go home and do some of those things, I have a little bit of time to do it. And I try to get it all done. I try to get as much of it done as I can, while I can. But, I mean, it works. So, I picked up a 1987 Camaro, as you all seen. A little backstory about how I picked it up was a few months ago, early this year, I had a chance to buy it. I was going to trade my 2002 Honda Shadow 750 for the car. The person that I was going to trade for the car couldn't do the trade. So I backed off of it because my buddy at Tetanus Auto, he was interested in buying it. Well, he didn't pick it up. And I left it at that. I didn't think much anything more of it. I figured maybe, okay, it was out of my price range to get it. And I didn't think Tetanus Auto was going to try to get it after he already backed out the first time. So I just left it at that. And I didn't mention anything more about it. And then fast forward to a couple weekends ago, I just happened to shoot a price. And I said, this is what I have. Are you okay with it? And he said, actually, I dropped it down to that price. And I said, well, this time I'm not fucking around. I'm picking up the car. I want to take it home. It's going to be in my ownership. So I made the deal happen. So that's how I acquired Beaterbee, Project Beaterbee. And the reason why I'm doing Project Beaterbee is because I love Transformers. I've had 4 Camaros. Well, now this one's the 4th Camaro, but I've had 3 other Camaros before this one. I had a 94 Camaro with a 3.4 V6, and then I had an 85 Camaro with a 2.8 V6 T-top, and then I had a 2001 Camaro 3.8 V6 or 2.4 V6 T-top. All of them have been automatics, and I actually have a couple of videos showing my first Camaro in my playlist towards the very bottom, and one of the first few videos I ever uploaded onto YouTube a few years ago. So anyways, I had the chance to get this car. I've always had a love of 87 cars. My dream car has been an 87 Mercury Cougar V8 automatic. That's been my dream car. But the way I see it is every vehicle that I had from the time that I started to now, or until I get that car, are stepping stones. But now I've come to the point where I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of chasing after just one car. I had several chances to buy that car, that V8 automatic, beautiful car, but the money wasn't there for me to pick it up. The price was out of my grab, it was out of my price range, so I couldn't pick that car up. And so I'm not gonna wait anymore, because you're not guaranteed tomorrow or today. You're not guaranteed of anything. And I don't want to be chasing after a dream car, because I'm not guaranteed I'll ever get it. And then I'll just be chasing after something I never get. So, fast forward, I start riding motorcycles. And I'm like, you know what? I really like motorcycles. I've come to love them. So, I figured I'll get a 1987 motorcycle. I didn't really care what kind of motorcycle, but my uncle, I call him Dr. Harley Davidson because he knows more about the Harleys than I do, but I call him Dr. Harley Davidson. So he showed me a picture. I mean, I've seen several 1987 motorcycles, but none of them was like, I really want to have that one. I really want to have that one. Like, they were nice, but it's just something didn't feel right about taking those specific 87 bikes. So, and he showed me a picture of this blue and silver soft-tailed 87. I was instantly in love. It felt like the right bike to have, and that's why I picked up a 1987 soft-tail Harley Davidson soft-tail. It's got a 1340cc engine on it. It's going to be rebuilt. It's going to be the chopper project. I really want to turn this into a chopper, and it's going to be done really nice. As far in my head, I can see it. But I definitely like upswept exhausts and tall sissy bars. That's one of the main things I like. And the king and the queen seats. The big, tall king and queen seats where I have almost basically a backrest up against my mid-back. And then the person sitting behind me, my wife, would be sitting taller than me because she'd be way up there above my shoulders almost like. I just like those seats. But I like really aggressive upswept exhausts. So I got the bike I like. It spoke to me, so I picked it up and I was content. I'm like, you know what? This is my 87. I didn't think I didn't know I was ever gonna be after a motorcycle until I started riding motorcycles. So it fell on my lap, and I'm like, you know what? This is the time to get an 87. This bike spoke to me, so I picked it up. I rode it a few times. I'm very, very thrilled with it. I know it has a lot of potential, and I can't wait to start working on it. But then, like I said, there was always a side of me that said, I want a 1987 Mercury Cougar V8. And I kept doing research. And the thing about going after an 87 Mercury V8 is because there's everybody that knows cars knows the price of them. And there's a few select that, really want those. And like I said, I stopped chasing after that kind of dream when I was like, you know what, I don't know I'm ever gonna get it. I'm okay with not getting it anymore because, like I said, I have an 87 Softail to keep me occupied that I have got my heart and soul into. And then I picked up my 87 Camaro V6 automatic, just like the previous cars, just like my previous Camaros, V6s, automatics. So now I got an 87 Camaro that is also filling that void of, I have an 87 Softail and an 87 Camaro, filling the void where that Mercury Cougar is not. So I have two vehicles that are keeping me happy because they are the same year as me and they're the same age as me, and it fills that void where the Mercury Cougar it's not there because I'm chasing after something that I just don't think is ever going to happen. I've come to terms with it. So I'm calling the Camaro Beaterbee because I love Transformers. And if you all watch the live-action Transformers, there have been 3 generations of Camaros that have made an appearance in those movies. You had the 78, 79 Camaro, which was the Beaterbee in the first movie. Then he changed into that 2009, 2010 Chevy Camaro in the tunnel when he switched to the cool Camaro that we know nowadays. And then in one of the other movies, he switched to a 69 Camaro, 68, 69 Camaro, when Optimus and all of them were undercover. And I think it's the one that had Mark Wahlberg in it. So there's 3 generations of Camaros that have made an appearance in the Transformers series. I have reason to believe that the last 2 generations that have it are the third generation and the fourth generation. The early mid 90s and late 2000 or early 2000, like the 2001, 2002 Camaro. Those are and the third generation, which is the one I have now. Those are the only two generations that have not made the appearance in Transformers yet. But as you all know, when a certain vehicle makes an appearance in a movie, it's used, the prices of those go up in value. Even if it's only for a short time, it happens. So I really don't see why they don't at least put in the third generation or the fourth generation Camaros before the whole Transformer series is done. Before the next generation of kids make their version of the Transformers. I don't see why those two cars are not in the movies yet. I do believe that they will be, though. That's what I believe. I've always believed it, even when I had my first 3 Camaros. I was like, oh, surely the next Transformer movie is going to have this kind of car in it. It never happened. Not yet. I do believe it will, though. So, I'm just lucky that like I said, I'm just happy with what I have now. I have a car that I'm putting my heart and soul into, just as I am my 87 Softail. I've got 2 87 cars that are now they're now they satisfy me, keep me happy. I would sell the other vehicles and not sell the 87s. As long as I'm alive, I'm never going to get rid of them. I don't care how much money. If somebody wanted to buy those vehicles off of me, they would have to give me stupid money for it. Because right now, my heart and soul is with those cars. Those vehicles. The bike and the car. My heart and soul's in it. I'm happy. And like I said, I'm a huge Transformer person. I love Transformers. And like I said, I've already said it. I can almost see the third and fourth generation Camaros eventually making an appearance as Bumblebee in the movies. Maybe not this next one, but before the Transformer series is over with, I believe that they will. And if they don't, hey, they don't. Everybody knows that Bumblebee turned into a Camaro in the Bayverse and the other verse. Yeah, maybe not in the cartoon series, he never was, but, movies, yeah, he turned into a Camaro, and everybody knows me as a Camaro. So even if the third generation and the fourth generation don't make an appearance in the Transformers, then, so what? No, not a big deal. As long as it's yellow and black, you kind of have that Bumblebee love. It's a homage, pays homage to the Transformers Bumblebee love. Like I said, it's something. I didn't buy the car just because I think that it's going to be in a movie, that generation is going to be in a movie. I bought it strictly because it's an 87. I have not been interested in an 88. I have not been interested in an 86. If the car was not an 87, I was not going to buy it. I just did not want that. Same thing with the bike. If the bike wasn't an 87, I was not going to buy it. I was strictly after my year, and that's what I have, 2 of my years. So that's just a little bit of stuff that goes on in my head while I'm driving. I can't wait to show you all the progress of both the 87 Softail and the 87 Camaro. What's really cool is right now, as I talk to you, I can put my kids in the Camaro and take them for a ride, and they're gonna have the memory of being in. They're gonna have that memory of riding in a cool car with Dad. They're gonna remember this when they get older. They're gonna be like, yeah, that car right there, my dad let me ride in that. I rode in the back of that car when when I was young, they're going to have memories with me, and that's what I want. They're going to have memories. Riding the motorcycles, riding in Dad's Bumblebee, it's memories at this point from here on. They get to enjoy it with me. Are they going to be able to fit in the back of that car as they get older? No, I'm sure they won't. But while they are young, they can ride in it. And as they get older, as long as I still got that car on the road, I'm not afraid to teach them how to ride in it. I want them to also look back and say, Dad, let me drive that car. You know, it's an automatic. It's easy. There ain't nothing hard about it. I can teach them how to drive later on in life as they get older. And they can look back on that and say, that old car, my dad let me drive that. So I drove his old car, you know. And then maybe one of the girls would want to, maybe one of my kids would want to ride a motorcycle. Me teach them how to ride motorcycles. Maybe one child will get the motorcycle and the other child will get the car. I don't really know. It's just, I'm just happy to make memories with them right now. That's the biggest thing. I can make memories with them right now. And I have been. I've been giving them rides on motorcycles. They remember that stuff. I even let my daughter, my oldest daughter, actually, I let her steer it. I had a moped, a little 150 Dongfeng. I made some videos with that bike. I actually let her control the bike without me helping her. She did the gas and the balance and stuff. I was on the back of it with her, and she did really good. She drove that bike by herself in the parking lot at the riverfront, and literally the next day after I had let her do that, she told me that she had a dream that she was riding the moped. And I said, are you sure you just weren't? I said, are you sure it wasn't a bicycle? And she says, no, Dad, it was that moped. She goes, but I remember I was riding it on the ground, and then it just magically flew into the air, and I was riding that moped. And because it was really all on her. If she would have turned it a certain way or gave it a certain amount of gas, we could have wrecked. Maybe that dream wouldn't have been so good. But she didn't wreck. She had a good dream about it. And it was cool that she had that dream, told me about it. So I make memories with my kids. And yeah, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about the project. I'm excited about the project Beaterbee. Like I said, I call it Beaterbee because it's got battle scars, it's got dents, and maybe I should put new fenders and a new front face on it, like kind of what's just expected when you fix up a vehicle. Because later on, those parts are going to be more expensive than they are now. And if I don't do it now, make it pretty now, later on it's going to cost me more money to fix up. And a part of me says, just go ahead and buy a whole parts car and use the body off of that parts car towards Beaterbee and make it nice. But at the same time, it's also a car. I don't want to have hurt feelings if there's paint chip or rock chip or scratches that happen to it while I'm driving it. I don't want to be like, oh man, there's a scratch on the car. Now you gotta redo the paint and all that. I don't want that kind of a headache. I just want to be able to drive the car the way it should be driven down any kind of road. If it gets scratches, normal wear and tear scratches, not like intentional scratches. Then it's not something that's gonna hurt my feelings and be like, oh, now I gotta get the car repainted. It's not that. So it's gonna be easy paint job, John Deere yellow, flat black stripes or stripe, and just drive. Dents and all. When it's finally painted, you're still going to see the dents in the fender. That's just how it's going to be. And so you're still going to see the dents on the car. People are going to be like, why don't you fix that? Because I don't feel like it. I really don't. Not right now. It just doesn't. I don't feel like fixing that right now. It runs and drives. I can put my kids in it. I'm happy. And yeah. So that's what I'm thinking about. While I got time to think. Because like I said, when you're driving, you got all the time in the world to think. And that's what I'm doing, thinking, sharing my thoughts with those of you who want to listen to me jibber jabber while driving. So, even if you don't watch the video, I'm not expecting you to watch this video, the whole thing, but consider it like just a talking video. You just listen. If you just listen, that's most. But if you feel like watching what's in front of me on this road, hey, cool, but I'm not expecting you to watch the cars drive by me or me pass up vehicles. No, just listen. That's all. I'm 19 miles from St. Louis, so I'm almost back to Troy, Missouri. 73 miles from Troy, Missouri, to be exact. I'm on the Illinois side right now, so yeah. That's it. Thank you for listening. If you decided to listen, if you like my videos, hit the like button. If you want to subscribe to my channel, click that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified about videos that I post, hit that bell notification. It should notify you about all the crazy videos I put up. Like I said, I just figured I would do a little chat and drive because I think all the time, and I'm talking to myself half the time in the truck, so I just figured I'll share my thoughts with you viewers of the channel if you come across it. So thank you for listening to me. Sorry this one wasn't the kind of video you were kind of looking for, but it's just an idea of what's going to take place with Beater B and my 87 Softail. Those are my long-term projects and my long-term vehicles. Thank you again. 87 Ricer out.